y'all, welcome. And if you clicked on this video, that means that you were drawn to one of the 4 agreements. Okay, but my friend, what's his nigga name? I'm sorry, Miguel Rubes. Shout out to him. Okay, I do recommend this book. But if you clicked on this reading, you clicked on don't take anything personally, and this reading is for you, baby. Let's do it. Okay, my love, do not take anything personally. The first card that came out was Scarcity, okay? And for this one, we have the goddess Shadow of Scarcity. And the origin is Trinidad. That's my family. So if you're watching this, you're probably even closer to me, okay? The temple is shadows and the element is air. Beauty by day and a hag by night. The sequoiant is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as Ole, Higu, and Boo Hag. Whether energy or blood for vampires, there's never enough to go around. The guidance. You have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Embodiment. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimbleful of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is a scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? Goddess declaration. My blessings are always overflowing. Okay? And then we have pleasure. Number 11. 11, what you manifested. Shout out to Imani. Okay? Goddess of pleasure. Tunisia. Element, air. Temple, conjurers. Tanit was the goddess of the stars in the ancient Carthage. Today, all the way over in Ibiza, they still have pleasure-filled full moon midnight table dancing parties in her name. Guidance. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. Embodiment. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. Alrighty, guys. The reason why this is actually really perfect for this around this time is because Easter just passed, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of the 3 eggs of Cleopatra. Okay, so this is a really good time to make sure you're cleansing your womb. I do recommend using those yoni eggs, blessing it, saying a prayer over it, and then inserting it into your womb, right? And maybe sleeping with it overnight. Okay, there's a lot of powerful moon energy right now. And just if you're on your Christ consciousness walk, yes, do not deny yourself pleasure. Okay, let's also bring it back so you don't get lost in the sauce. Don't take anything personally was the overarching for this reading. So let's get into the actual tarot. course, I also want to just, I sat with the cards for a little bit, so that's why there's a break. Okay, so what I'm getting from here is that there was an emperor in your life. There was a masculine presence who was putting it down. Somebody, and you manifested this person. So sexually, they were like on point. However, this person in particular, their energy and time was of scarcity. Okay, and you've manifested this person the year before, actually. You probably just didn't know, or maybe if you didn't know, let me tell you right now. Whoever this person is that they're talking about from last year, you walked away from that person because there was a lot of things that, like, overthinking. And they also showed up with the Knight of Cups energy, which is basically not fulfilling to you. So I think they were also focusing on their pentacles, the King of Pentacles, which left you in this kind of way, in the Nine of Swords, where you're kind of like, all those things that you were thinking about was in your head a lot, and causing you great deals of sorrow because you're no longer really getting pleasure out of the situation. You now became like, you're like competing for time and energy. But you did, God led you and told you to walk away. And you did walk away. And you are also going to be blessed with this King of Pentacles because of it. However, there is something about do not take it personally. Okay, so yeah, just because someone puts you in a position where you felt like an option does not mean that person is a bad person. Okay, and especially if the reason why they did that was because their time and energy was being spent somewhere getting their pentacles together. Okay, with that being said, the Wheel of Fortune is still here on the board, and something is telling me that that person is getting their self together because they also enjoyed the pleasure of you. Okay, your existence, not just your body. Okay, let's also make sure that that's clear. This is like a divine connection. I'm talking like God blessed. Okay, all right. So nothing that is just using you for your womb space, but not showing up to you in your heart space. Okay, and that's why you had to walk away. So congratulations on that. However, that this is not the end. Okay, do not take that decision for that person to go get their self together personally. Okay, but you also need to maintain your standard. That's very important. Okay, do not sacrifice your pleasure just because of this idea of scarcity mindset. Okay, what is for you will be for you. You will get this divine. Okay, trust me. Don't think that God's going to shut you out. You definitely will. Okay, so that's the guidance on that. Let me get the embodiment, the words of empowerment. Words of empowerment for do not take it personally. Share the glory came back out. I literally just pulled this card for the other for agreement. So there's no such thing as a single-handed success. When you acknowledge all those in your corner, you propel yourself and your supporters to greater heights. Okay, share the glory. I think that's another thing we must understand, that even if we have personal, if our feelings were hurt, it doesn't mean that that person was doing anything wrong. It could have been even you not setting boundaries, right? Because you were experiencing such ideal pleasure that you were ignoring other areas. But do not get caught up in the headspace of beating yourself up about it. Okay, it's already past. Time has already moved forward. Okay, so let's stop that and let's offer a moment of gratitude. Okay, that was what we just read about in Scarcity, right? That's the best way to overcome any kind of emotional heartbreak, any mental overthinking. You want to make sure that you're being thankful for what you have. Lacking. Right now in this moment, you have your breath, which is life source, right? Hopefully you have food on your stomach. Hopefully you have shelter over your head. These are things to be grateful for. Okay, when you show up to the table, and people like to say that, what do you bring to the table? My breath. I am God, I am God, and I am God, and I'm godly divine. Okay, means I'm blessed by God. So my presence is a gift, regardless of whatever money, love, whatever pleasurable feelings I give to you. My life is what really is the thing that I'm grateful for, and what you should be grateful for too, right? Outside of any of those things. Okay, so the key message for this agreement is do not take anything personally. Everything that happened to you, right? And if I understand things hurt, but understand that everything that has happened to you has brought you to this moment in time, right? And we must say thank you because you have breath to live. And I am grateful for your breath. If anyone has, even if you don't like and subscribe, but please like and subscribe, okay? But even if you don't, I am grateful for your blessings of your life, okay? Because who knows, your breath can now help maybe one of my brothers or sisters, somebody who else I do care about. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So be grateful for your life and be grateful for the life of others, even if those people came into your life and taught you a lesson. Okay? Let me pause. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, so here's your angel message for do not take it personal. Do not take it personal. Angel message. Patience. Now it's time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay, that's the first one. Patience. Do not take it personally. Be patient. Okay. Rosetta is another angel message. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. Okay, so if you clicked on this, please take these words into guidance. Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Okay? So for those of you who are having a scarcity mindset, especially with the situation I was just talking about, you need to be patient, okay? We don't move, the universe doesn't move on your time, okay? It moves in divine time, and it uses you as a conduit to that, okay? So your thoughts and desires will not be unheard, unanswered. You just need to practice some patience. Secondly, God is talking directly to you, okay? This is the second time today, actually, your dreams. Your dreams are very important. Make sure you have a journal or something that's nearby. And this can also help you discover your pleasures, okay? Things that are pleasurable to you. When you go back and you read your journal, you could get a sense of self, right? Like what are things that you did like? It could have been a past relationship where it may be. Make sure you are honoring that. Those are the things that help you set up the boundaries, and so you don't have to live in the overthinking space. Okay. Secondly, I'm leading you. What was the second one? Oh, the one where you're working with children. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, and parenting children. In the last reading, there was something about bringing out your childlike qualities. And usually people who are able to connect with children are truth tellers, right? Because kids can sense any kind of dishonesty. Okay? So if you're able to connect with kids, that means that you're walking in some kind of light of truth and there's an innocence about you. Okay, so maintain that. Don't let this scarcity mindset or idea of lacking make you turn into somebody who is now conniving, stealing, or because they're impatient, they're moving outside themselves, acting in a state of scarcity. Okay, those two things can't really exist. If you're moving in a place of scarcity, you can't really have pleasure because you're constantly worried about something. Okay, trust the process. You are doing great. God is really happy that you walked away and you honored some boundaries. But then again, do not demonize people in your brain. They're on their own journey and their own walk as well, and keep your heart light. Okay, with that being said, let me do one more intuitive reading, like one intuitive question, and then I'm going to pause and do the other video. Okay? Okay, so there's something about money. Okay, so I think this really has to do with money in this particular reading that this particular question I'm about to ask, and it has something to do with how can I not take it personal if it has to do with my finances and my livelihood? Peaceful resolution is the answer. Okay, if we're talking about money, okay, money isn't really the source of your life. Okay, money is a tangible thing that you equate to eating and having shelter, but some of you already have those things and you want more money, which is absolutely fine because maybe you have bigger adventures. Okay, make sure whatever decision that you call into action brings forth peace, and again, that you're not sitting forth here in the overthinking. Okay, you're not over here making action and then not being at peace. You should be able to do something and then your heart be solid. Okay, solid. You're not staying up late at night thinking about it. You should not be in this energy. You should be in the reverse. Any action that you do, make sure that you're in divine alignment, mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit, heart, mind, and gut, heart, mind, and pussy, heart, mind, and anything. Okay, so that's the answer. Make sure that whatever you decide as far as this money goes, that you can sleep well at night. That's more important than anything else. Okay, with that being said, this concludes the reading for those who are were drawn to do not take it personally. All right. Whew, golly, that was a lot of prana. Hi guys, if you like my vibe and you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, please hit me up on Instagram at MeekTheMinx. Have a great day. Bye.